Okay. Hey everybody. I'm so sorry I'm late. We were having some internet issues and then we were having some lighting issues. So you can see I'm like all shadowy. We need light bulbs in our house. And I've got 5 kids who are all home right now. And I needed to find a space to actually present to you without kids running around and with decent lighting and in my tiny house. It just wasn't happening. So anyways, I'm here in my dining room with like makeshift lighting around me. You would laugh at me. But anyways, I see one person is here with me. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be here on Kelly's page. I am, again, very sorry for being late. We just had some things we needed to work out at my house. And now my husband is, hey, Kelly. Now my husband is plugging me in so that I don't go dead. Because I'm that organized and that planned.
Oh, boy. Can you move?
No. You don't need to plug it in there. We'll plug it into the computer.
The computer needs to be
We're still getting set up here. That's how organized. But again, you can have grace for me. I have 5 kids, all under the age of 10 and under. So we busy. All right, so let me talk to you guys. I'll take like 20 minutes of your time, and that's if I keep it short, because I love to talk. Hi, Carter. You be a good boy for your mom, because your mom is awesome. Hi, Carter. All right. Oh, hi, sweetie. You're such a big boy. All right. So here I am. I'm up in northern Minnesota, and Kelly is my girl down in the metro. When I knew that there was a leader down in the cities, I knew I needed to know her. And then we both happened to go to the Florida retreat, and I'm so pumped that we got to connect there. Holy cow, Kelly is so much fun to just talk with in person. And by the way, can I also tell you why I was late to this party? I was on Monique Moore's page and not this page. You guys have very similar names, and I totally started talking on the wrong page. So sorry to Monique. It's like No Limit, let's see, No Limit Dreams. I was just totally on the wrong spot. So I apologize again. But yes, so I have gotten to know Kelly. But let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you, I've been in Scentsy for 4 years. I don't think I knew anybody in Scentsy. Like, I did not have any Scentsy friends till a year ago. Maybe a year, not even a year ago. I'd say a little over a year ago, I went to my first Scentsy event. So keep in mind, this is 3 years into my Scentsy journey. I was a certified consultant for so long. How many of you are certified consultants? Show me some love. Show me some certified consultant love. It's a good place to be. You're earning like 25% commission. You are part of a team. You're looking to grow, right? Oh, I see some certifieds popping up. Awesome. So here's the deal. I was at that rank for a long time. And I think I happened to like scooch up into lead consultant because I had a couple, like one random person join me and then they did go off eventually. And then another random person joined me and then they backed away. And then I was all alone again going, whoo, this Scentsy journey's fun. I didn't know what I was doing, you guys. I was not in the Scentsy community. I was not doing trainings. I was just assuming everybody knew I sold Scentsy. If they needed anything, they would come to me. And I was not actively working my business. Now, keep in mind I had 3 young children. That's not an excuse, though. That's no excuse. I started Scentsy as a fundraiser to, we have 2 children from Haiti. And so I had just quit my teaching job. I needed some extra money since I had just quit teaching. I was like, okay, I just had a Scentsy party. That was really fun. I think I could, and I love it so much. I'm going to start selling it to see if I could earn extra money to help us with all the fees. You guys, international adoption is like so crazy expensive, like ridiculously expensive. So Scentsy did. My sales did help me with those fees, but I was not growing a business. Okay, so let's go. Monique, I see you're here. I totally was on your team page talking. It was so embarrassing. I deleted it, I think. I hope. That was really embarrassing. Anyways, so I would say 3 years into my journey, 2.5. I started getting into it, you guys. All of a sudden it was like, ding, this light bulb went off that people around me really loved Scentsy. And I started sharing about it a little bit more. And I had a handful of people want to join me from like, they started joining me August through like November. I got like 4 or 5 team members once I started sharing about it a little bit more. And guess what? When I checked my workstation one day, I saw this like incentive thing at the bottom, and it said that I was like halfway to earning this Disney World trip. How many of you have ever counted yourself out of an incentive? Like, how many of you hear about it and go, in one ear, out the other, that's not for me, that will never happen? That's how I felt. Does anybody feel like earning an incentive trip is just impossible? Click like or love if you have felt just like that is not for me. Yeah, I see you. So there's nothing further from the truth, you guys. Because I would hear about these trips. Yes, look at all of you being like, I can't do it, I can't do it. You can do it, you guys. Amber, you can do it. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I can't say it enough, you guys. I was on that will cancel list the summer before I started earning Disney. So here's the deal. Disney was last incentive trip. That summer before that, I was on the will cancel list. I did not put time into my business. It was a total hobby. Truth be told, I should have just been a customer because I was not even working it. I don't even think I ordered spring summer catalogs that year. I was not in it. Good thing for fall and winter, because I would get really motivated around the fall winter season and do a couple vendor shows. That was it. But that would get me enough to just stay active. All right. So my boys did come home from Haiti in fall of 2014. Donna Marie, I will tell you what changed. I will tell you. So my boys came home. I started that summer, like I said. So sorry I skip around a lot. But remember how I told you. So it must have been 2015. I started sharing a little bit more on Facebook about my business. Because I did really like selling Scentsy. I really did. But I wasn't doing it right. I did not have the right tools to be an effective salesperson or a leader or a recruiter. But I noticed when I started sharing, think about the core values of the company: simplicity, authenticity, generosity. I started to share more. Like, I really love this, or look at this product, or look how I'm using this product. And I would share about going to events, to do vendor events and stuff. People started saying, hey, Kate, you make that look fun. I'm going to join you. So that fall period, that incentive period that I didn't care two hoots about, because somebody like me would never, ever earn a trip like that, right? All of a sudden I looked at my incentive tracker and it was like, hey, I'm not working real hard, but oh my gosh, I'm halfway to earning Disney? Oh, holy cow, what? I was really taken aback. And I thought, you know what? And now these people are kind of trusting me to be their sponsor. Maybe I better know what the heck I'm doing. So I started working at it. I thought, if I'm within reach of Disney, maybe I'll start putting an effort forward. And you guys, I focused on behaviors that promoted growth. So you hear Scentsy Home Office, and when they do trainings, they talk about that. Behaviors that promote growth. Follow up, booking parties, asking people to book parties. I started sharing my excitement about the product. I shared it. And I wasn't salesy, but I just tried to share. And I really put myself out there. I never wanted to be pushy, but I started, asking people, would you like a fundraiser for your organization or for your own adoption journey? We had just finished ours, so I understood. And I started just putting myself out there and doing those behaviors. And you guys, lo and behold, I earned Disney. And that felt amazing. Then I went to my first Scentsy event, World Tour, And I learned about follow-up. That was the first time I ever heard about the 222 follow-up system. Have you heard about that, or 113? That was the news flash to me. Taking care of your customers. Oh, Melissa, I'll get to that. Taking care of your customers, you guys. I learned about sample making. Hello. I had not done samples ever. Ever. And then, you guys, I went to Disney World. I went to Disney on that trip. If you guys have not ever been on a Scentsy trip, get it next time. Get it. Claim it. Be confident. Make a plan. And you guys, the incentive period starts in August. Make a plan now. What are you going to do to be prepared for this August? Start building the foundation of your business right now. Are you sharing it in an authentic way? Are you being creative with your business? Are you spending time on it daily? Or is it more of a hobby? How do you deal with goals that you set but can't seem to meet them? Ooh, I love that question. Let me just finish up let me tell you, I went to Disney and that changed me. I was like this girl, like, oh my gosh, I knew I worked hard to earn it, but I couldn't believe that Scentsy was thanking me in such a wonderful, amazing way. You guys are amazing with your questions, by the way. I just love it. So interactive. I love it. I couldn't believe it. And remember how I said I didn't know anybody in Scentsy? I started meeting people in Scentsy at that point. That was not even a year ago, you guys. I didn't know anybody. Now I have like hundreds of Scentsy friends. It's amazing what happens when you put yourself out there to meet people and open yourself up to those relationships. It's so beautiful. So I went to Disney. I came home from Disney. I went from a team of 5 to a team of 19 in August. Holy smokes. You guys, my little chart went like this. In the workstation, I was like this forever, and then 5 to 19, because I came home from Disney so enthusiastic, so ready to go. Let me tell you a little bit of what changed. You guys, I went from 5 to 19, next month to 30, the next month to 40. You guys, now we're at 70. Yeah, I hope to be at 100 by the end of the year. That's totally a legitimate goal. And I've been director ever since August. And this was me who was on Will Cancel list, who didn't even buy catalogs for a season. I mean, yeah, it was insane, you guys. So let me just, before I answer your questions, let me just tell you a couple little things that I did. I'm distracting my daughter from her homework. Okay. She's telling me 10 more minutes, Mom, but whatever. So if you guys are with me, I'll just keep talking. So thank you, Christina. I feel like a couple things changed for me. First of all, maybe some of you have felt like this. I was a little bit embarrassed to be in direct sales. Who would admit to feeling like that? Like, I wasn't proud of my job with Scentsy. Anyone? I always thought direct sales was like little old ladies selling makeup out of their like moth-smelling home. I don't know, mothballs. Or like women who maybe didn't have college degrees and needed a backup plan. Yeah, I see you guys. Thank you. I had a 4-year degree to be a teacher. Success is surely working in my field that I went to college for, right? Oh my gosh. I thought maybe people would look down on me if I was in direct sales. No, it's not. It is what I make it, right? After Disney World, I was like, I'm in. I had to walk around my house, you guys, practicing. My name is Kate, and I'm a Scentsy consultant. Because before that, guess what? If I met anybody, I just said, hey, I'm Kate. I'm a mom. I'm a teacher. I'm just on break for a little while. Now I'm Kate. I'm the Scentsy lady, and you better believe it, right? I became proud of it after Disney. And do you think the people around me noticed? Do you think my friends and my family and my community and my Scentsy customers noticed that change of attitude? You better believe it. They did. They did. And that's when my business went from 5 to 19 in a month. Yes. So you guys, I also started branding myself. I started making, back at Disney, not even a year ago, that's just when Facebook Live started to go big. That's what I started to use to share my business. My husband and I go weekly live on our Facebook page for our business just to be present. You have to, don't let people forget you sell Scentsy. I'm going to say that again because if you walk away with anything from me, I want you to know, don't let people forget that you are not only a Scentsy lady, but you are the Scentsy lady or Scentsy man. You are the Scentsy consultant in their lives. Don't let anybody forget it. Now, my news feed is full of hundreds of Scentsy consultants, but your friends and family in your community, you be the Scentsy consultant. Don't let them forget it. Now, don't be obnoxious about it, but be consistent with your business. Don't treat it like a hobby. Work on it every day. And you know what that looks like? It means watching leaders in the industry. Kelly, if you're still with us, do you not tease me just a little bit for kind of knowing everything about everybody? I needed that guidance. I knew I wanted to make something of myself in this business, but I had nobody to watch. Nobody teaching me. So I started doing Tuesday training calls. I started friending on Facebook any superstar director that would friend me back. And then I'd watch. And I'd watch the YouTubers like Katie Farner. I just watch anybody who would let me watch them. And I learned. I tried to soak it all in. I can't be those people. You can't be me. You can't be Kelly Skie. You can't be Katie Farner. You can be you, but you can be the best you can be. You can improve what you already have. I know I've got a little file on everybody, don't I, Kelly? I know like little random things about everybody. So, okay. So a lot of you are asking about, okay. I want to get to your questions so badly. So like I said, you guys need to be proud of your status as a Scentsy consultant. Be proud of it. I wasn't proud of it for a long time. It was just this little side thing I was going to do. This little cute little business. No. Dang, now I'm a Scentsy lady. So own it. Brand yourself and don't let people forget that you are the Scentsy consultant in their lives. Now, yep, Christina will talk about that too. I'm going to be here all night and I can't wait. So I do have to put my kids to bed at some point. The other thing is brand yourself. You guys, like I said, after Disney, I put a decal from the Scentsy family store on the back of my truck. I called it my engagement ring to Scentsy. Okay, Scentsy, I'm in it now. I'm proud. So now when I drive around town, everybody knows, oh, there's Kate, Scentsy lady. Now Kelly and I both are together now going and getting our Minnesota plates to be Scentsified. All right, so that's like my wedding ring to Scentsy. I'm in, guys. I'm getting the wedding ring. I'm getting my driver's license. My plates switched over to join us. So, I had a few friend requests while at our retreat. I showed Kate and asked her what she knew about that. Yes, you just asked me about anybody in Scentsy. I do keep a running file in my head, I guess. Okay, Christina, I'm going to address your question here. How do you not get people annoyed with sharing so much Scentsy? I feel like only certain of my friends actually don't get mad. Here's the deal, guys. You have got to gauge your audience. And you have to take care of your customers. The general audience as a whole, you're just going to want to share your Scentsy culture with them, like more so like, oh my gosh, I love my job so much, or look at my office today, and like have a picture of yourself maybe with your laptop outside while your kids are playing in the background. You're going to want to share your Scentsy life with them. Yay, I just registered for Scentsy Family Reunion. I'm so excited for this Kansas City Royals baseball game, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, check out this diffuser I just got. I'm so excited about it. Don't be sharing product flyers on your personal page. I do it sometimes when something's really good. Don't be salesy on your personal Facebook page. This is my advice for you, Christina, and everybody else. Start a VIP customer group. I did that in the last week or two. I only just started that. And there's maybe 60 people in it right now, but every single one of those people I personally invited, and that's where I can be consistently updating them. They're there because they want to. They're there because I personally invited them. You don't want to be spammy. You more so on your personal page, you need to just be you and make your friends and family and customer, whoever's following you on your personal page, you need to make them love you. That's all about being you. Because they can buy Scentsy from anybody, but you need to make them like you. And then when you do have your customers, let's say you're just starting out and you have 10 people at your party, at your launch, you got to take care of those 10 people. Don't let them buy from your party and then never hear from you again. Where's my follow-up binder? I could preach about the importance of a follow-up binder. Look at, because once your business starts going, you're going to have so many orders, and if you don't keep them organized, you're going to forget. You're going to forget what to order and for who. You're going to forget who ordered what when. Take care of them. Call them a week after delivery and say, hey, how'd that work out for you? How do you like that diffuser? Did you figure out how to make the colors change? Did you enjoy all the wax that you picked? Were there any scents that were your favorite that you love? You guys, it's not, these follow-up emails, texts, calls, whatever you do to follow up with your customers, make a system. I'd be happy to do a video about, I've been meaning to do a video just directly on how to do a follow-up binder. You've got to do that. If you want your business to grow, you have got to follow up. Today I was doing follow-up calls. Hey, those 20-watt bulbs I put in your order, did those work for your warmer, or were they the wrong, like she was confused about which bulbs to order. Were those the right ones? Just checking up on her. Oh yeah, she said. Another time when I called somebody, I said, how's your order? Do you like all the scents that you chose? Do you know what she said? She said, oh, I ordered Perk Me Up from Bring Back My Bar, or no, Coffee Tree. But she said, I don't want to use it because I know I can't get it anymore. I said, well, girlfriend, you're in luck. I stocked up on that because that's one of my favorites too. So don't worry, I've got you. And I delivered more bars to her the next day. It continues the conversation. So I'm just saying, on your personal page, just concentrate on being a good, positive person. Keep politics, keep crabbiness, keep negativity off of it. Be a good person. Now, if you've got a little bit of spice in your life and you share some of that, that's fine, whatever. Like Kelly's a spicy girl, but that's just part of her personality. So just personal page, focus about the Scentsy lifestyle, how happy you are with your job, and how happy you are with this company, how happy you are with products. But don't be salesy, okay? Now, on your customer page or your business page, let it fly. Let them know all the deals, all the new products. So that's my advice. Hopefully that helps, Christina. Okay, Michelle asks, what did you do so differently to grow your team from 5 to 19, and how do you share the business? Wow, that was such a weakness of mine forever. I was so scared. I didn't want, how do you invite people to do your job too? I was like, wouldn't they be my competition then? I didn't want my customers to become consultants, because then who would I buy from? Or who would buy from me? Wrong way of thinking. Wrong way of thinking. When I think about my Scentsy job, I am so blessed to have this job. This is the best job I've ever had. I mean, I've had a lot of amazing jobs, and I've loved them all, most of them. But this job is perfect for me. I have been able to be flexible with my family. I go on all the field trips. I go on amazing vacations with Scentsy. I get amazing training. I have become so much more confident and so okay with me being me. I feel like when I'm working for other people instead of running my own business, I'm always worried about am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? I need to apply for that promotion, or I need to pray for that pay raise. Oh my gosh. We're totally responsible for our own destiny with this job. If I want a promotion and a pay raise, it's up to me. I love that. That's invigorating. So, why would I want to hide that from anybody? I want to share that. I want to share that. Every party host, you guys, you have to ask them, hey, if this party goes well, why don't you just sign up and you can get all this commission and the host benefits. I will gift this party to you. It's only $99. Hello. I mean, it's like you have to present it to everybody. It's a blessing. It's not a burden. Okay. So, personal invitations, just hey, you're really organized. You should run your own business. Or, you have to just ask people and keep a running list of anybody that you know that has ever seemed interested. Offer it to your customers. Sometimes I just try to be really casual about it. Like, hey, I can place that $200 order for you. That's fine. But if you enroll, I'll teach you how to enter your own order, and then you can get all the commission. Some people go, nope, I love you being my Scentsy lady. I'm a good customer. I don't want to do that. All right, great. People are not offended to be offered the opportunity. It's an opportunity. Now, some people are like, really? Tell me more about that. Then they have questions and you can start the conversation. And then maybe they turn it down. That's okay. But hey, when there's a $49 month pop up or a double kit month, you can say, hey, I know you were considering it. This month it's only $49. And you guys remember, some people will sign up. They'll just like walk into your life and be like, hey, I want to do this. How do I sign up? And other people, you have to continue a conversation for months and months and months. And then eventually they go, ooh, you know what? I want to do this now. So just share, make it look fun. It is fun. Share your joys. I'm just scrolling through okay, what is your best, cheapest way to start vendor events? How much out of pocket for stock? That's totally up to you. And Kelly would be a good one to chime in on this too, Elizabeth, because I know she does a lot of vendor events. I love vendor events. I would say that's one of my favorite ways to share Scentsy. I don't know. There's something about the rush of it, but just know it is a gamble. It can be a gamble. So here's what you do. You host parties yourself, and you use your free product and your half credits to start building up a little bit of a vendor event inventory. Okay? You want to have stuff on hand. People want to come to vendor events and pick stuff out and take it home with them. They don't want to come and place orders. They want to shop right then and there. When you book vendor events, make sure, ask the organizer, have you been in this for a while? How many people can you expect? How do you advertise? Those things are important. You don't want to go to a vendor event with $500 worth of Scentsy, $1,000 worth of Scentsy, and have it be a no-show dud show. There's like nothing like a time waster like that. It's so frustrating. So, what's the best, cheapest way? How much out of pocket for stock? It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. So, I like to have a couple of each bar on hand at a vendor event. Night lights, bulbs, they all sell. Bars are it though. Car bars really sell well for me up here too. Scent packs, us Minnesotans, I know she's got a big team, but Minnesotans, they want them for their hockey bags, the scent packs. So that's totally up to you on what you get. And how do you deal with goals that you set but can't seem to meet them? Let your shortcomings point you in a new direction. Let your shortcomings force you to reevaluate and push harder. You're not going to meet every goal. There are so many superstar directors who were aiming for that title for so long, and they would miss it month after month. Sometimes, like Janae Sexton is somebody I follow. If you follow Janae Sexton, friend request her if you're not friends with her. She's fun to watch. She came within hundreds of dollars of making superstar director one month, and she didn't hit it again for another year. Well, now she's superstar director. But she couldn't give up. Just don't give up, you guys. Too many people with Scentsy, they feel like when they don't hit their goals that, you know what, I'm just going to walk away. But if you talk to any leader, they will tell you, hey, I was on the will cancel list. Any leader will tell you about how they had maybe a team of 100 and then something happened and like they went way down to 50 and they had to build that back up again. I mean, there's going to be, it's not all happy, yay, all the time. There's going to be things that are frustrating, challenging, and you know what? Keep pushing and you're going to be better for it. So reevaluate and take responsibility. When you guys have a failure where you feel like you've failed or you've missed the mark, don't blame anybody else. Because ultimately, what I love about this business is that we are responsible. Do not blame your sponsor. Do not blame anybody for lack of training, because we have got all the training in the world. You know, I didn't have, my sponsor is a hobbyist. I started to get to know my superstar director once I became a superstar consultant. I remember she called me. I felt like a movie star was calling me. But I didn't have anybody in the Scentsy community. I didn't know what I was doing for so long, but there's nobody I can blame except myself, because I didn't dig into it. So once I decided I wanted to work, I looked for mentors. I looked all over the place, and it worked. So don't blame anybody else for any shortcomings. Melissa earned Bahamas and the cruise, but didn't earn Disney or Punta Cana. I felt like it got harder. I will earn the next one. I will have my strategy in the works by reunion. Good job, Melissa. And I'm sure that can be so discouraging to have earned it one time and then not again. I know that would be so hard. But Melissa, yes, you're exactly right. Claim it. I'm going on that next incentive. So you need to map out what you need to do. Map out approximately how many consultants would you need to bless with the opportunity, and how much in sales would you need to do. How about a promotion? What would you need to do for that promotion? And then you'd get major points. Okay, so I'm missing some questions here at the end. Do you go to events to sell or share and recruit? Here's the deal. I've always been very sales motivated at my events, and I've now been learning from leaders in the industry. You got to remember, I'm a new leader. I've only been a director since August, but I love to teach. I love to talk. So here I am. And now I'm going to start using events for recruiting as well, especially when I'm out of town. I learned that from Becca Levi, who I think you guys all know. She, in her first years with Scentsy, she would only use events to recruit. So I need to learn more about what that looks like at events. And this is what I'm thinking, setting up a spot that has the warmer and testers and catalogs and all sorts of the products that you get in the starter kit, and say, ask me how you can get this package for $99 and a discount for life. Because that's what it is. We get our favorite products that we love at a discount forever. Like, we get the Scentsy discount. Do you think that setup would get attention at your shows? It would be worth the spot. Because it's one thing to have a customer, especially a one-time customer at a vendor event, unless you find a way to follow up with them, or a teammate for years, potentially forever. I mean, that's amazing. So, yeah, we just learned about that from Kelly. Awesome. And then who goes in that VIP group though? Your customers, not Scentsy consultants. I love my Scentsy friends, but I needed a safe place where I could communicate with just my customers. You're going to get Scentsy friends that say, hey, I want to see what you're doing. Can I be in your group? No, you can follow my business page. I'm happy, but don't keep it a safe spot for your customers, and create a community and a culture in there that's fun and energizing, where people can share. Okay. Oh, Tammy just got her Scentsy engagement ring. How do you get people? I think I addressed that. Yes. And Michelle Jackson, don't try to do that decal yourself. My husband and I did it, and we were sweating bullets, and we were super stressed and caused all sorts of stress. And I would, like, if I did it again, I would bring it to like an auto shop and be like, can you put this on my car? I'll pay you $20. All right. So any other questions, guys? As you can tell, I love to talk Scentsy. It is such an amazing opportunity. I love to share with other consultants, because if anybody is out there like me, a certified consultant who has no clue what we're doing, oh my gosh, the fact that you're even here watching this, that's a huge step. Huge. And just know that no matter where you are right now, you could have a completely different picture in your Scentsy journey a year from now. I can't believe that a year ago I only had a few team members, and now it's my full-time job to support my customers and support my team. It's my full-time job with flexibility like nobody's business. It's so fun. And like my husband says, oh my gosh, you're like a different person. I'm so happy. I'm so fulfilled. And yeah, You guys, remember I was like 18 months ago, I was on the will cancel list and I landed number 14 for Africa. What? It just shows what a little bit of hard work, determination, claiming your goals and going for it, making a plan. It's really fun and rewarding. So much I could say. So, Tammy, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You guys have got to, if you don't have the firm foundation of self-confidence, it's going to be hard to build the rest. So take care of your customers. If you have a team, take care of them. If you're having fun as a team of one, you guys, it was actually 18 months ago, I think. I was a team of one. I was a team of one. I mean, jeez, that was not that long ago. So you have got to know that you can believe it. Because if you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be hard to build the rest. It's going to be hard to build those sales. It's going to be hard to build that team. Okay? You can do it. Friend me on Facebook if you want to follow along with my personal journey and my Scentsy journey. I would love to have you as a friend. As long as you've got Scentsy in your title or we have common friends like Kelly or whoever, I always hit accept. So I'd love to get to know you more and cheer you on in your own Scentsy journey. And you guys, it's up to you. Your journey is up to you. It's scary, but it's powerful and amazing. Can't say it enough. Have a great night. I'm going to go put my kids to bed. Thanks for listening, those of you who hung on. And those of you watching in the playback, thanks for watching too. Have a great night, guys.